Hello, I'm Michael. Audience, notes. Here we go. Hello, guys, and I will be talking to you today about 3 effective ways to run a great hospital. Now, with me personally working in hospitals, I found that these 3 things are the major important things in running a proper hospital facility. The first key thing is the facility within itself. The first thing about the facility is that let it be a good size. Even though all hospitals come in different sizes, different rooms, it is good to have a good size, whether it be the hallways, the room space, everything like that. Also, having a clean and well-structured facility. Cleanliness is one of the most important things in a hospital. It does away with the more risk of infection when it comes to certain patients. And who doesn't want to go to a clean hospital? And also, well structured are the hallways in line. Can people walk through the facilities without crashing into each other in case of emergencies? I had a case where a lady, she started to deliver her baby in the emergency room, and our hospital was well structured enough and spacious to where they can cut through everything that was going on and get her upstairs so she could deliver her baby. Also, with the facility, it is great to have newly and updated equipment. Equipment is very, very important in the aspect of, if I'm a patient coming to you, can your equipment tell me what is wrong with me, and can it give the doctor and the nurses enough information to where they can tell the best way to treat me so I wouldn't have to keep coming here further along. The next thing apart from the facility is the workers. You must have great, efficient workers in a hospital, whether it be the doctors, the nurses, the x-ray people, even the environmental services. And for the people that don't know what it is, that is pretty much just the cleanup people. It is very important to have these workers. A proper staff that knows policies and procedures. Policies and procedures keeps things in order at hospitals. It keeps the hospitals from going through lawsuits, from people getting sued, doctors getting sued, not doctors losing their contracts with the hospital. It keeps the staff, that works there, it keeps their jobs in line. Also, having a staff that wants to work, that cares about their work. I have seen staff come in and they just do things willy-nilly. They put stuff here. They're not really serious about their job. They don't care about their job. They don't care about the patients. And I feel like if you're in patient care in a hospital, it is great to have a great work ethic and want to be there at the hospital. Also, elaborating more on just caring about the patients. Even though that if you work at a hospital, especially in the emergency room, you see, people die all the time. It is still important, even though that is your job, to have some kind of a heart, to even know that that's not your family dying, that you have to tell a family person that, hey, this relative is not doing great, they're gonna die, they have passed on. It is great to still have a heart and console the patients in their time of need. Another thing about running an efficient hospital is actually the patients. Paying your medical bills is one way to keep a hospital open. How hospitals make their money is a big part is patients paying their medical bills. If you do not pay your medical bills, the hospitals cannot receive money to stay open. Hospitals really go hand in hand with patients. You come in for your illness and to get treatment, and you have to pay us when we give you treatment, and then you have to pay us for giving you treatment. That all goes in with keeping a hospital open. Also, when it comes to patients, knowing your medical history. Knowing your medical history is very important. Now, are some cases where people are adopted and they do not know their medical history. They don't know what each side of the family has and everything like that. In my own personal sense, diabetes runs on both sides of my family. So it is more likely for me to have diabetes later on down the line, or even right now. But knowing your medical history is a more efficient way to help doctors know how to proceed with your illness and make you better. Also, another way you can do it is, as patients, is understanding that the hospital staff is doing everything they can to work with you and to make you better. A lot of people say, they come into the hospital and say, I have a headache and I feel like I'm not being treated. Well, even though you have a headache, they might have someone coming in with cardiac arrest that they might need to see more apart from your headache. That they still, yes, they care about your headache, but in an emergency room in a hospital period, they are more liable to go to someone who needs more care at that particular time. But they do still care about that, and it is great for patients to understand that aspect. And I feel like that these three areas and those keys are ways to run an efficient hospital. Thank you guys for listening to me, and thank you guys for watching.